Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And I use these 1/4 inch hex bit long shanks all the time in different drills. Here's a Milwaukee, it's non-locking, just magnetic holder. Here's a Diablo with a active holder there. And I really like the long bit that comes, or that you can use with the ratcheting soft grip handle system that Snap-on has. And these particular bits, they make 6 different ones available for these screwdrivers. There's long bits, short bits, or bit holders. They've got a square one for sockets. They've got a flexible one, with a 1/4 inch drive for sockets. But I've been exploring some of these GearWrench options, and GearWrench also makes one. If I run this out here, I'm looking at about 9.5 inches to the tip of the bit, so you can see how long that is. Compare that to the Snap-on one. I'm about 8.5 inches, so it's about an inch shorter for the Snap-on. You can see there. But anyway, this is a Taiwanese-made GearWrench branded bit. It does work in both, although it fits pretty snug. In fact, snugger than the Snap-on into the Snap-on handles. Has a pretty solid magnet. No real concerns there. How does that compare to the Snap-on magnet? Snap-on is just slightly more. To use maybe the same bit in case there's an iron content difference. But overall, not a big deal. Barely perceptible. But anyway, one of the reasons it's in pretty snug, it doesn't fit quite as snug in the GearWrench handles, and then if I use the Snap-on one and the GearWrench handle, it seems to fit about the same. So I don't know where the difference is. Maybe in the ball detent or something. Take a closer look at those. But anyway, for what it is, the Snap-on ones, this one's about 26 bucks off the truck. And sometimes when I've gotten these Snap-on handles off the truck, I'm allowed to choose which bit or which bit holder I would like, what length. And so I've ended up, switching them out. This might be the standard there, or maybe your truck comes with this as the standard, the 6-inch versus a 3-inch versus the 9-inch or whatever they call it. But anyway, a lot of people don't have them because they're $26. Well, for GearWrench, you can get this guy here, which is similar length. Quality-wise, obviously it's not Snap-on, does have the knurling. Fit seems fine, magnet seems fine. I mean, sometimes the magnets can blow out and you have to glue them back in, but this one is about 12 bucks on Amazon. So if you're into the system, whether you're into the GearWrench or the SATA or the Snap-on, I just find these things so excruciatingly handy that you shouldn't avoid it. But I can also see somebody spending or hesitating on a $26 bit extension. These, sometimes you can get the standard drill-based ones. This is a Shockwave here. I think this one wasn't much. It was like $10, 11 bucks or something like that. This one, Diablo, might have been just a little bit more, but not much. You can see that hex 1/4 by 12 inch. But I just find that these are so handy that to avoid it simply because of the cost, this GearWrench, I say, is a viable option at this level. It's a different thing when you talk about what the ratcheting is going to do and the warranty and all of that. But to be able to drive a long shaft or a long bit holder like this, it just comes in very convenient. Being able to reach down, being able to control it and spin it. It's just, even though this seems like an oxymoron, a stubby with a 10-inch shaft here, this is actually a go-to for a lot of things. It's just nice to be a little bit further away from the workpiece or reach in if you're doing outlet work or something. It's just a good idea. Here's an option if you don't have the desire to spend the Snap-on money. Anyway, there's a link below if you want to check out the bits. I'll put a couple of different of the GearWrench bits in there. This is the GearWrench one that actually, or is this a SATA? Same diff. far as I can tell. This is their equivalent for the 1/4-inch socket, 1/4-inch ratchet head. But anyway, I wanted to bring this one to your attention because if you don't have something like this, it is surprisingly handy, and just the comfort of working with something like that. You know, you're not blocking the workpiece with your hand trying to see in. You can feed it through smaller areas. It's just a good design. Anyway, thought I'd bring that to your attention. So there it is. With that, Doc out.